of our show. So what happens is I said, well, I better start keeping an eye out for another coyote. Well, perfect timing. A man about 6 years ago called me up. He's what you call a nuisance trapper. Okay, he's the guy, you know, you would call if you get raccoons in your attic, squirrels in your chimney. He's the professional that comes out, captures them, and gets them back out to where it belongs. Well, he called me about 6 years ago, and he says, John, he says, you don't know me. He says, I'm a trapper down by Kankakee. I was hired by a lady to trap a pair of coyotes that lay claim to her farm as their territory. Of course, she's worried about her livestock and her small pets. He says, well, I got Daddy about 5 days ago. Took him out 40 miles, turned him loose. He says, I got Mama this morning. I took her out to the same area, turned them loose so they could join up again. He says, I did find their den. It's underneath an old car she's got on the property. He says, John, I put a camera down there. He says, there are 5 babies down there. He says, their eyes are not open yet. He says, I'm guessing they're 5 or 6 days old. He says, John, you are the only call I'm going to make. He says, if you don't want these babies, he said, I walk away. I said, well, don't leave them down there to die. I said, dig them up. I'll bring them up here. We'll take them. So he brought all 5 of them up. I immediately got them on the bottle, not knowing when last time Mama had fed them, get them hydrated, get something in their belly. Well, unfortunately, that night I lost 2 of them. 3 did survive. So I kept my favorite. His name was Mahala, and he's around the corner. You can see him. He's in the kennel over there, but he's around that wall. You got to go over there and see him. He's a beautiful coyote. I mean, he's just spectacular. These are what you call western coyotes. That's what we have living around us here. The other ones more towards the east coast are called eastern region coyotes. They're larger and grayer. They're not thought to be true coyotes. They think the gray wolf got involved here. Guys, this is the real thing here. This is a purebred coyote, okay? And western, and then farther west. What happens is, so he brought them up. The other 2, I sent out to a place called Wild Eyes Photography Park out in Montana. This is a place where people come from all over the world to photograph North American wildlife. So basically, just like here at Big Run Wolf Ranch, they're going to be viewed and photographed by the public, so it is imperative that they are very well taken care of so they look their best, okay? Last I heard, they were doing fine. Well, guys, they're all individuals, okay, just like everybody here. Well, he was doing great. A couple of years ago, he decided, I'm not doing this anymore. You're not putting that collar on me, and I'm not getting in that box. Guys, these coyotes, I've got 3 of them on the property right now. They have the sharpest teeth on this property. Oh, I see. He sees another. That's what you see. Okay. Come on over here. They do not walk well. Okay. So basically, what happens is he decided he's not going to do this. Well, I did get to use him long enough so that Peyote, my original coyote, she got to have 3 nice full years of retirement. She just laid in the sunshine over there and just ate and slept. And one day I come down there and she was curled up in her box and she had just passed away. So all my favorite animals, the ones that I really get attached to, are buried out in front under the pine tree over there. That's why. Otherwise, if they're just, I've got another little graveyard in the back, way back by the campground. But my favorites are always put up underneath the pine tree in the front yard there. So she's up there, and well, now I'm stuck. I don't have a coyote. Well, perfect timing again. Okay. So what happens is I got a call from a lady. She's what you call an Illinois state licensed rehabber. These are people that take the injured animals off the highway or the orphans and get them all fixed up and get them back out into the wild. She called me up last spring. She says, John, you don't know me. I'm a licensed rehabber. She says,